What's your favorite anime intro song? Like, what show that when it turn on, you don't even gotta know you don't gotta know nothing about it, but as soon as you hear that intro, you already know. Like, oh yeah, this the one. What's your favorite anime intro? Like, I would love to know, or outro, because they be having good intros and outros. So it's like I would love to know. Put it in the comments below. What is your favorite anime intro song? They always be like, oh. Do you watch anime? But never. What kind of anime do you watch? What kind of anime do you watch? What up, y'all? It's your girl Naya Athena, and welcome back to my channel. It's Monday. It's Monday. It's movie review Monday. Except we not reviewing no movies, and it might not get up on Monday. But it don't matter. I'm filming on Monday, and I intend to have this up on Monday, so it don't matter. Like, just roll with the punches, y'all. Just roll with the punches. Calm down. Don't pull off the nine. Today we are discussing anime. Yes, we are. And the reason why we are discussing anime is because I get this question a lot now, especially just like exploring, the dating scene and just exploring like meeting new people all the time and people, you ask questions, you try to get to know someone, and it's always this question of, do you watch anime? And first of all, before I answer that question, well, let me say this. I never know how to answer the question because literally, if we're talking like, okay, there's animation, and then there's anime. So we're not going to be too much of a stickler about the logistics of it because it's like, at the end of the day, like, it's so many like subcategories to this stuff when we talk about it. But I will say my issue is not so much with the anime itself, but more so with the community who, watch anime and enjoy anime. And I'm a part of that community. So don't pull out the nine. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, like, what really grinds my gears about this is the fact that when people say, oh, do you watch anime, right? And I'll be like, yeah, I watch anime. And they'd be like, oh, so you know Naruto, you know Attack on Titan, you know Demon Slayer, like, insert any other action-packed, fighting, little bit of fantasy anime there, right? And what really gets me is because, like, I do watch anime. Yes, I do love me a good Attack on Titan. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I do gotta catch up. No spoilers. But I feel like y'all don't really understand. Like, anime is a whole different world of cinema, for real, and TV. It's not just like Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, Soul Eater. Like, it's not all of those, or Dragon Ball Z or Naruto. Like, it's not just those animes that are within the actual genre, I suppose, of anime. And I say genre with quotes because it's like, I really don't see anime as a genre of cinema. Like, I feel like anime is a style. Like, anime is a style of, art, right? Right? Hear me out. Hear me out. I do feel like, yes, because it is so popular here in the Western regions, that it's easy to generalize and minimalize anime to Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, all the stuff that we grew up watching as kids. Well, I ain't gonna say me because I ain't grow up watching Dragon Ball Z. I honestly, like, I know about it, but it's like, it's not one of those that I'm like, oh yeah, like Vegeta this and Goku this. Like, yeah, I know about it, but not enough to care. Or like Bleach, like all of those animes that used to come on at nighttime when you were supposed to be sleeping in your mama bed. Yeah, them. But my thing is, anime is so much more than the action and fantasy that people love. People love that, right? I remember growing up, right? I remember growing up, and me and my best friend were like, oh my gosh, we love anime, we love the style, but let's go and explore different genres within anime and see what we like outside of the normal action filled animes, fighting animes. So I remember being on Netflix, and there were so many good animes that were so much more like, they had so much more depth. You know what I'm saying? And that's not to say that Naruto and, any other anime that's as famous as Naruto doesn't have depth, because I love, like I said, I love me a good Attack on Titan. Like, one of the greatest animes, to be honest, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like y'all don't get tired of that. Like, y'all don't get tired of watching the fighting animes, and that's all I can really kind of call them, because that's what I think of when I think of those animes. I think of fighting. Okay, like, people like it because the battles are, epic, and but also, like, have y'all ever watched Rosario and a Vampire? Like, I mean, I'm just asking. Like, I would love to know. Y'all remember that anime on Netflix called Blood? I don't think you, and I don't even think it's on Netflix no more, so I don't even know why I brought it up, because it's not like y'all can go watch it and be like, dang, Naya, you was right. No, but the point I'm trying to make is that anime is so much more than that. Like, anime is like, there's anime, and then there's horror, comedy, action, fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much within the anime that people like to skip over or don't even think about. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all so caught up watching 1,000 episodes of, the fighting animes that y'all can't even watch the little short seasons, the little short, little pieces and parts of the other animes that have different, I don't want to say substance, because they all have substance, but like, more so different, takes and different perspectives and different genres within it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember this one anime, I don't even remember what it was called, but it was so good. Like, it was basically about this guy who kept reliving the same day over and over again. But in that day, he was getting kidnapped. He was getting, like, he was going, like, through, like, a bunch of crazy stuff in that day. And he kept reliving it over and over again. And he was trying to break the cycle. And at the end, like, I remember the end was a crazy plot twist as to why everything was happening. And it was like more so mystery problem solving. Like, it wasn't a lot of like fighting and power up, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't so much extra stuff, but I loved it because it was so different from what people think of when they think of anime. And like I said, that's why it's more so like an issue with the community, because it's like, you guys are so close minded for real. And it really, if we really want to talk about it, it really be the men. But you ain't hear from me. I'm just saying, it's always the men that be like, "Oh, you watch Naruto? Oh, yeah." It's just like, bro, like, is that all you know is Naruto? Because if all you know is Naruto, then you don't know anime for real. You don't really explore anime like how you should. Like, why stop there? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like, I like suspense, I like fantasy, I like mystery, I like a bunch of different genres. So if I want to watch anime because of the style and how it looks, and the little innuendos that, or like inside jokes that come with anime. So like, when you watch anime and there's always a guy with a nosebleed because of a girl, that's an anime thing. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand why people would kind of generalize it because of those little things that you only see in anime, or you only get if you do watch anime. However, I just feel like, dang, like, it's so many more thought-provoking animes there that people don't even think about. Like, even Neo Yokio on Netflix. Neo Yokio on Netflix. That is a great example. Yes, there is fighting. Yes, there's still the aspect of like, we're fighting, whatever the case, some fantasy creature that we're fighting to save the world or the city or whatever. But there's so much more to it than that. Like, I personally, I'm in the process of rewatching Neo Yokio. I love Neo Yokio because it's like a dystopian of New York, and then the main anime character is black and he has pink hair. He looks super cool. I love him, and he's like super melancholy too. So it's like he's like fighting, but he's like super like nonchalant about it. So like I like that. But I just feel like y'all have to really open your mind, and it's not always gonna be the animes that's on Crunchyroll. This might be an unpopular opinion. It's not always gonna be the animes that's on Crunchyroll that's gonna be the best animes. And yeah, I said it because it's like, just even the other day, like, I was watching an anime show on Prime. Prime. But you know what I'm saying? Like it's so much more to anime, and I feel like a lot of people don't really take the extra steps to really like. I don't think they really appreciate the art style so much as the plots that are famous and popular because of the fighting, or yeah, like also like the fighting and like the action part of it, the action pack part. I think a lot of guys really just like that aspect more so than anything else, like plot, like the plot. You know what I'm saying? But like me, as somebody who watches cinema, all kinds of cinema, you know, just depending on how I'm feeling that day, if something is good, it's good. I love anime not only because of the style, but because of the plots. Like I feel like honestly, anime has some of the best writing, and that's the truth. Like for real, like that's really the truth because when you think of TV shows, a lot of people are like, okay, this writing is predictable. This is something we've seen 100 times before. Like, we're getting tired of this, and this is I'm talking about like regular, like, hold on, y'all, I'm not digging in my nose. It's the nose ring. A lot of people are like, dang, like I'm tired of seeing these same tired plots with these same characters, these same celebrities. You know, I need something fresh. I need something new. That is the point in time where you be like, let me go into the anime section of Netflix or the anime section of Hulu or the anime section of whatever streaming platform because it's anime on everything and it's so much anime, which is so crazy to me because like when people are like, oh, do you watch anime? Bro, it's so much anime to be watched. Like I'm not gonna just like who. That's why I feel like everybody watches anime. Like, and I'm not talking about cartoons either. I'm not talking about Adventure Time or you know like Powerpuff Girls or something that's cartoonish. I'm talking about anime, like the style of anime that we are all familiar with. When you think of anime, you think of a certain style of how the characters are drawn and created and you know brought to life. So I feel like I don't know. I just feel like y'all should really like step outside of Naruto, step outside of Dragon Ball Z, step outside of you know Attack on Titan. Not even like I said, I love me some Attack on Titan, but just step outside of the normal or the most popular animes and really search and find those animes that be like 2 seasons or 1 season. That'll really get you. Cause I'm telling you, the ones that be having 1 season, they be so good. Like they be leaving you on a cliffhanger. The ones that's never gonna get a second season. Look, the ones that's never gonna get a second season, them the ones y'all need to watch, and y'all gonna see like, oh shoot, it's more to anime than just fighting all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially like the comedy animes. Like, I love me a good comedy mixed with fantasy type of you know thing. Them comedy animes are so funny. Like, oh my god, like they be having me cracking up, and y'all just want to see somebody fight all the time, and it's just like I mean, the fighting is cool. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes, you know, like I said, I love me a good fairy tale. I love me some fairy tale, even though it's 1,000 episodes that I'll probably never get to watch. But it's just like, I don't know. Y'all should really open your mind when you think of anime. Next time you ask somebody, do you watch anime? Ask them, instead of asking, do you watch anime? Say, what kind of anime do you watch? What are you familiar with? What are some shows? Because 9 times out of 10, they're going to tell you an anime you've never heard of before. Because it's so many, okay? They're going to tell you one you've never heard of before, and you're going to watch it and be like, okay, this doesn't remind me of anything in particular because it's so unique. Like the writing is so unique, and I feel like more people should really like open their mind to discover it, you know? And just for that, I'm gonna give y'all a list of animes that I watched growing up. If I can find them, a lot of them like you know Netflix they stay rotating they stuff like it's a lot of ones that I watched on Netflix that I went back to look for and they're not there anymore, but they were so good, they were so good, like oh my gosh, like it saddens me. I'm gonna have to look hard, but I will definitely leave a list of animes that don't remind you of Naruto, you know what I'm saying, or Dragon Ball Z. Like I want y'all to really look and really open your mind and really just like appreciate the other things within anime because I love anime and I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I watch anime every day because yeah I'm just always watching stuff, right? But once you find one that's like not like y'all just trust me, okay? Just trust me and trust that I'm gonna give you a good recommendation. Like, I'm gonna put them on the screen. I'm gonna put at least, I'll say at least four, 3 or 4 animes on the screen right now for y'all to go check out. If you don't have these streaming platforms, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, a lot of people these days be hacking anyway, so I mean, y'all can figure it out. But I'm gonna put at least 3 or 4 on here so that y'all can watch them and be like, okay, this is something different, because anime is such a broad genre, I guess you can call it, quote unquote genre of cinema, and it's just like, y'all need to open your minds. Y'all need to look for. I mean, yeah, because don't y'all get tired of watching the same fight scenes? Like, it's only so many times you can draw and animate fight scenes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's only so many ways that you can do it. So it's just like, maybe not watching it for those parts only. Maybe watching it for a little bit more substance. I'm just making a suggestion. I'm just making a suggestion. You know, don't pull out the knife. But that was my video today. I really just had to rant about it because it's like, I've been like thinking it for a long time, but I just really wanted to put it into fruition. Plus, I haven't really been watching any new movies. A lot of the new movies that or even new shows, like, there's a lot of shows that's supposedly coming out, but like I said, that writer strike been on and off. I guess it's off now. Like, I guess they figuring something out, but still, like, a lot of stuff is being pushed back. You know, they pushed back Euphoria. They done put. Actually, I think the guy who wrote Euphoria died. Rest in peace to him. But like, what the heck? Like, and then P Valley. Like, P Valley is like two years pushed back. Hold on, y'all. My cat is wilding. Sweetie, cut it out. Get up here. Come on, get up here. Oh, you don't want to, but you want to do the most. I just find it crazy. Like, they just be doing the most. Like, but yeah, like, honestly, that was my spiel. I wanted you guys to really just listen to what I had to say about anime. And if you watch anime, tell me your favorite anime that's not popular. Tell me something. Show me an anime that's not anything like you've ever seen before. Anything that's popular in the mainstream or in the Western. Because I really feel like it's just a Western thing. Like, I feel like everybody else is watching all kinds of anime. I think over here, y'all just need to, like, do better. I don't know. I don't know. I could be, I could be wrong. But yeah, make sure you leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.